Hey everybody, this is Steve with Quick Cigar Reviews. This afternoon I'm going to be smoking the Herrera Esteli from Drew Estate. Cigar's got a nice light milk chocolate wrapper, a number of minimal but noticeable veins. Pack is solid but a little bit spongy. And to the nose I was picking up I got barnyard, hay, and wood. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and I'll check back in a little bit. So off the initial draw, draws a little light, not a lot of smoke coming out in the initial couple draws, but picking up some flavors of nut and wood. I'm going to continue on through and check back in a little while. Getting down through the first third now, I wanted to check in real quick. The burn, pretty decent. It's not razor sharp, but it's not bad at all. Smoke output is a little light in the early parts of the cigar, but it really built up nicely, and smoke output's pretty substantial at this point. Draw, which is a little light also early on, has firmed up a little bit, and it's in a good place. Flavors continue to have that cedar flavor and nut flavor I picked up in the first couple of draws. The cedars have become very creamy and rich, so it's a nice creamy smoke, and a little bit ago these peppers have started to build in as well. So you've got this nice cedar wood. The nut flavors, they've faded back a little bit, and the pepper is starting to build up. It comes in about the midpoint of the flavor profile, and although not overwhelming, it's definitely present. It's not real sharp, but it's a good black pepper flavor. I'm going to go ahead and continue on through, and I'll check in a little while. We're getting down to the halfway point now. The burn and draw are on the money. Smoke is built up. It's got a nice substantial smoke output at this point. Some good fun stuff going on with the flavor profile. The cedar's still there. It's still a fairly creamy cigar. The nuts aren't as out in front as they were, that nutty flavor, but it's become a real roasted nut flavor, almost a burnt roasted nut flavor. So it adds that real earthy flavor underneath there. The spice has been building and changing. There's this nice black pepper flavor, but the spice itself has gotten a little sharper. It's a nice white pepper spice that sits, coats your mouth, and again, not overwhelming, but the spices have definitely built up a little bit, and it's becoming a spicier cigar. But it works really nice with the creaminess that's happening with the cedar flavors and the roasted nut flavors. I'm going to go ahead and continue smoking, and I'll check back in. So getting down towards the end of the cigar now, I want to check back in one last time. Burn has been pretty decent. Did go off at one point, but it took care of itself. The smoke has continued to build throughout the cigar. Right now I'm just getting this great white billy smoke coming off. It's really nice. Flavor profile. The woody flavors have gotten nice and creamy. They're not that cedar flavor, but it's just a nice earthy wood flavor up front, and this nice, really smooth and creamy nut flavor is kicked in as well. It's not that dark roasted nut flavor I was getting earlier. This is just a clean, nutty flavor. The spice continues to be there, kicks in at about the halfway point in the flavor profile. It's got those black pepper qualities to the flavor, but there's this nice crisp spice that sits on the back of the throat and the back of the tongue. Not overwhelming, but it's a real nice spice flavor as well that mixes nice with the creaminess from the nuts and the woods we're getting. That said, this has been a review of the Herrera Esteli from Drew Estate. I'm Steve with Quick Cigar Reviews. Thanks for joining. Please hit that subscribe and like button. It helps us out, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.